What is going on, guys? It is your boy CJ and we're back with another Apex Legends video. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to beam everyone with advanced look control settings. So if you're looking for more particular settings for those that are having troubles fine-tuning their aim with linear settings or different response curves or stuff like that and don't want to use that stuff, I'm going to show you guys basically the just absolute top, the best settings to just beam everyone, to make every gun look like a laser beam. There's going to be some gameplay within the video and I'm going to show you guys basically why I use these settings. So with that being said, let's get into it. Now I'm going to go into my settings here. Now just before we get into that, movement dead zone, obviously small, and vibration, I do have it on in the game, but it's really off for my PS4, so it's technically off, so just turn that off. You don't want vibration on at all, it's stupid. And also my menu cursor speed is all the way up because you want to be able to scroll through your menu fast. But let's get into this. Now, my dead zone, the reason why I have this one tick up, that's basically what it's at, is because if I turn it all the way off, I'm gonna have stick drift. And you don't want that. So keep it at least one off. If you don't have stick drift, you can have this all the way down, but if you do, then at least have one tick up. My outer threshold is basically the same as always. It hasn't been changed. There's no reason to change this. The response curve is basically like your dead zone. Now the lower you have it, it'll be more jumpy, and the higher you have it, it'll feel like it's like you have a big ass delay between when you move your stick and when you actually get input. Now, I have this, I think, 4 ticks down from its original, so I'm going to check it right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, basically 4. Now, with this, it feels really good. So I still have almost instant movement, but I'm not overextending. I'm not over compensating or anything like that. It feels like just right. Now you can change this if it doesn't feel right for you, but for me, when I changed this and tested out for a couple games, I haven't changed this since. Now, per optics settings, I don't have this on, so just you can turn it on if you want to, but you don't need to. Like if you can master these settings, then every gun that you use will be basically based on these settings and you won't really need to change it. So that's pretty much all I can say about that. Now for these settings I'm showing you right now, these are for basically when you're hip firing or when you're just regularly looking. Like if there's no target, you're not ADSing, anything like that. So keep that in mind. You can change these around, but you probably won't need to. Turning extra yaw is all the way up. Yaw and pitch is basically up and down, left to right. So you don't want to change these too much if you're already changed your dead zone and stuff like that. Now you can change them. You can change them if you want, better hip fire PKing, or like if you feel like they don't work. But for me, I haven't really need to change them. Now turning extra pitch and ramp time is very important. Now, you don't want this stuff up. Turning extra pitch, ramp up time, delay, and all that stuff, you want all of that down, because for the extra pitch is basically how much it'll control maximum stick input when you're trying to control your up and down sensitivity. Now, if you're aiming or anything like that, you don't want to look up and down too fast. Like that's not going to help you at all. So keep that down. Ramp up time delay, like aim acceleration. That's basically what that is. You don't want that. You want raw, like completely raw input from what you're doing on your controller to what you do in game. So keep that off. ADS yaw speed is the same. My ADS pitch is down. Now you want to have your ADS pitch as low as possible while still making it effective. The reason I say this is because that's how you laser beam everyone. You're always going to be pulling down on the stick in order to control recoil. So if you're getting used to the guns like say the R99 that doesn't have too much recoil, it only really goes up a bit. If you can control that without pulling too far down, you're going to beam everyone. With your vertical settings lower, the chances of you going overcompensating and just going all the way down to someone's foot when you're trying to aim at their chest or their head, you won't have that problem. So you're basically going to beam everyone as long as you stay centered. So keep that in mind. That's why I have that low. Don't put it too low to where you're having to pull all the way down on the stick in order to get any input. You don't want that, but keep it low enough to where you can control it properly. And for me, when I have this, the way that I have it now, when I'm aiming, when I pull down, I'm centered. Like it's not moving. That it turns your gun into a beam. Now ADS turning extra yaw and extra pitch, I do have this up, not any more than it should be. The reason I have this up is because I want to compensate for people strafing. So people are strafing around and moving around and stuff like that. You can keep up without it screwing up, without you overcompensating your shots. Turning up ramp time delay and stuff like that, you want all the way down as well. Target compensation and melee target compensation, you want that on because that's your aim assist. Now some people play without aim assist. I don't think this is the game to do that on, but yeah, keep that on. Now if this does help you out, let me know, but just to keep in mind when you're watching videos like these, when people are talking about settings and stuff like that, always make fine tweaks. Don't just copy paste and then expect them to work without trying to use it. Like, go in firing range, test it out. If you feel that it's off, then change it a bit. Come back to the video, watch the explanation on turning and pitches and whatever, and you can kind of change them based on that. But don't just screw around with it, not try it, and then be mad when the settings don't work. All the settings will need practice in order to get used to, so make sure you do test them out before you go into the live game and get yourself folded. So that being said, if this does help you out, leave a like. I will be making more tutorials like this, so if you guys are looking to get better at Apex Legends, let me know. All my social medias are in the description below. I do post a lot of clips and stuff on Instagram, on Twitter and stuff like that. So if you do want to see those stuff, just follow me on there. Links are in the description. With that being said, it's been your boy CJ, and I'm out. Peace. He's cracked, he's cracked.
Recharging my shields. Healing my wounds.
Apex Champions.